In between the cities of Dallas and Fort Worth, it's Arlington, Texas, host to the grand mecca of football, AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, alongside Greg Olson, the kicker, Brandon Aubrey. Set for the start. And off we go from Arlington. The Giants offense making their way out for the first time. They're led out by the first-round pick in 2025 out of Ole Miss. It's Jackson Dart.
Really? Solid all-around performance last week, Mike, and I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, ran it exactly how they designed all week in practice. Now, it might not have been earth-shattering performance statistically, but they got the win. He can continue to play that style of ball. It's going to be a tough group to match up.
That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
And his run game certainly didn't waste any time getting settled in. Nice job by the offensive line, displacing defenders at the point of attack, and allows the back to pick up a nice chunk to get this game rolling.
And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss, and it's second down.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Now they'll pitch it out here. And he is not going to get away. Might have got the yard, but it will set up third down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Out of the gun, third down. It's Dart. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. 12 yards on that hookup. First down. Giants.
First down. A gain of 12. First down.
Dart going to keep this on the zone read. And they'll take this down inside the 35. 12 was nice last time, so they did it again. Another 12-yard pickup and another first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass, and they can continue to generate these big explosive runs. I don't think they need to go away from it. There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Play 8 of the opening drive coming up. And now they face third down. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. He's got it about the 8. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line.
21 yards. That's another Giants first down.
A run on first and goal. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal. After that play, it stopped an injured Giant on the field. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. Second and goal. Now it's from the 6-yard line. In motion, it's Robinson. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And this is a slight improvement over the previous play. He's not going to lose yardage, but he's not gaining any either. It's third down.
And after putting together what's been a long and methodical drive, they suddenly find themselves on the verge of potentially stalling out. So this defense, they can get a stop here. It would feel like a pretty big win on a drive that's largely been dominated by the offense.
An 8-yard loss.
Here's Austin Seibert now to try the field goal. This a 31-yard attempt. Seibert's kick is good. And the Giants are out to an early 3-0 lead. 3 points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. They play it short, taken at the 15-yard line. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. So that Cowboy offense takes the field, ready to go to work for the first time. They're led out, Greg, by their quarterback, the rookie out of Nebraska.
They find themselves coming off a win last week that came right down to the end. And the best teams in the NFL, Mike, they can win close games and they can win different style games. You're not going to blow people out consistently in the NFL. The league is just too good and has too much parity. But the teams that are the best in one-score games, they're often the ones finding themselves in the best position come playoff time. I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
It's into the hands of J.B. Blue. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
He's got his man, and it's Pickens. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's the first grab of the game for the man leading the entire league in receptions coming into the weekend. He gets his team a first down. He's got a man. It's CeeDee Lamb. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 35-yard line.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 3. They'll look to throw yet again. He's got the tight end, Luke Schoonmaker. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. That's number 40 on the season for him.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Now a run on first down. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
He'll look to throw. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
And I like this defensive game plan. When you're going against an elite quarterback like this guy, Mike, you have to get bodies in his face. You have to get him around his feet. You have to move him off his spot. Because if he can sit there in rhythm, on time, comfortable in the pocket, he is going to pick you apart. So it doesn't always have to be a sack, but you have to make him uncomfortable in the pocket.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's into the end zone. George Pickens. Touchdown, Dallas. That touchdown, number 11 on the year. Aubrey, good with the extra point. Cowboys move out to a 7-3 lead.
Giants 3.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Giants offense ready now for their second drive. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. His drive will start on the ground, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. After that play, it stopped, an injured Giant on the field. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. A big-time play out of the G-men. It covers 63 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap. This is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it.
And he'll take this one in. Jackson Dart, touchdown, Giants. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year. Cyber's extra point is true, and the Giants are on top. It's now 10-7. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. A return coming from the 14. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Cowboys offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he is in the midst of a sensational season, currently 2nd in the NFL in passing yards. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Back to throw. That's going to be incomplete. And it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
Incomplete.
3rd and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come 3rd down.
So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. It's the Giants leading this one early. We're back to Arlington in a moment. On to the 2nd quarter. Cowboys possess the football as they've got it with 1st and 10. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he skips away nicely for that first defender. It's a pickup of 5. So, from the 37, here's 2nd down and 5. They'll look to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down. He was looking for George Pickens there. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Now they'll set up to throw. Over the middle and take it in. He's got it. Talk about a volume receiver. That's his 90th catch of the season. And he gives his team a 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation. And that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming. All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys. With tight spaces down there, things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
This is fielded inside the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Giants offense ready to take over once more. They'll begin with 1st and 10. A play fake, now dart. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the safety, Malik Hooker.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
4 yards on the pickup.
From the 46. Here's 2nd and 6. He'll drop the throw. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding him to just a short gain.
Open, left side is Schoonmaker. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
A gain of 19 yards.
They get 19 on that pass play. 1st down, Cowboys.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Up the middle they go. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
That's another Cowboys 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground, Mike. There was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Looking to throw here on 2nd and 10. To the goal line and in. Luke Schoonmaker. Touchdown, Dallas. His 4th TD grab of the season. The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the Cowboys are out to a 21-10 lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Here's the Giants offense now. They get set to take over once more. They'll look to make some inroads here. They're down 21-10 in this one as they come up on a first down. Neighbors in motion. The RPO. That one is complete. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down. From the 34 now, it's first and 10. Motion man is the tight end going right. On play action, it is Dart. No chance at all. He'll go down. Maris Leofeld. He gets in for the sack. It took a while, but that is his first on the year.
And after allowing a chunk play on that previous down, nice job there settling in. They make a big play of their own, and they get him down for a sack.
Motion man is Hyatt. To the air on second down. Dart. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down.
And it's third down.
Out of the gun, here comes Dart. He'll try to run for it. And he'll get into the slide here, but he's going to be well short of the first down.
It's fourth down.
So that'll bring up fourth down, and here comes the veteran Bradley Pinion to punt it away. Devontae Turpin to return for the Cowboys. And he's going to be hit and dropped right away. That's great coverage there. Winds up with nothing on the return.
45-yard line.
So now here are the Cowboys. Their offense ready to make their way back onto the field. They had the touchdown on their prior drive, so that makes it 3 red zone trips, 3 touchdowns so far, as they look to put another drive together beginning here. And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. That's Bobby Okereke there for the stop.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at their 48-yard line.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I back to Arlington at AT&T Stadium after this. Second down and 8. And that ball incomplete over the middle.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Third, they need 8. They'll throw out of the gun. He'll get this one complete to Schoonmaker. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. He's had a lot of success throwing the ball early. Look at the numbers. Already up over 200 passing yards. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. In the middle of the field, it's taken by C.D. Lamb.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route, and then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball's put right on the money for a big pickup.
And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
First and 10 at the 10-yard line.
Here's the give up the middle with Williams. Some room to run as he takes it down to the 2-yard line. Now a timeout. Giants, that is their second. And they'll stop it just over a minute remaining in this first half. Jaden Blue. Touchdown Cowboys.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Aubrey, good with the extra point. Cowboys add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This will be taken in at the 2. And they'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. The Giants offense going to take over here in the final minute of this first half. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. First down now. Out of shotgun. It's Dart. This one is caught by Robinson. Here's a 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Operating from the gun, it's Dart. He'll step up and run. And he'll go into a slide here and will mark him just a little short of the first down. Third and 2, and it's Dart. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Now the Cowboys going to take a timeout as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until halftime. Here is Bradley Pinion now, and he'll be looking for something better after that poor first punt. Cowboys offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. This pass right side caught by Lamb. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their second as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll get this complete. It's Lamb again. And they'll take this down inside the 35. And now a timeout. 7 seconds left in this first half.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
And he missed it. It's no good. And they are not able to add on to their big lead.
Man, that would have been such a nice boost for this group going into halftime. The snap was good. The hold was good. He just couldn't quite get it through the uprights.
On 1st and 10, here is Dart. Taking the deep shot here with Robinson. And that ball is intercepted by Trayvon Diggs. So, halftime straight ahead. And we send it over to Scott Hansen, who has the EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Final 3 weeks of the regular season witching hour, when playoff teams become also-rans and also-rans become playoff teams. Let's dive in. Our tour of the NFL.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Devontae Turpin on the return. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Look out. Boys offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he continues to be a nightmare for teams trying to defend in the red zone. Look at this graphic. Second in the NFL in terms of rushing touchdowns by a QB.
Here we go.
The third quarter begins with a run. Inside the 40. And they finally bring him down, but he gets it to the red zone. Brings it inside the 20. A big one there to start the second half. 55 yards on the game.
Well, I'm not sure you're going to find a better example of just pure speed in the open field than that run right there. I mean, when he got past the first wave, you got the sense that he might just be able to outrun everybody on the field.
Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Kayvon Thibodeau in there for the sack. He forced his way through. A loss of 9. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. He'll look to throw. This defense hitting their ears back, coming to get him again.
Just can't seem to get anything going on every ensuing snap. They just continue to go backwards and backwards and backwards. They've got to find a way on 1st and 2nd down to stay ahead of the chains so 3rd down is not so daunting.
And the defense unrelenting, a 3rd consecutive sack. On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. This is going to be a 51-yard attempt. He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the Cowboys will extend their 3rd quarter lead. Back out is Brandon Aubrey. He had the field goal a moment ago, and now he'll send this one away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Giants offense ready for their first possession of this second half. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on 1st down. Throwing is Dart. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They send the tight end in motion. On 2nd down, Dart. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. Get about before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 7.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. 22 yards to pick up there. That's good for a giant first down.
48-yard line.
They'll go play action here with Dart. Throw on the run is complete. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
They'll try to set up the screen here. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of
They get 14 out of the screen, and it's a first down.
Giants. First down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
From the 24 now, here is second down and 9. They'll stick with him again. And the woes in the running game continue. They're going to subtract yards there. A loss on the play.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
They come to the line needing 11 here on third down. Now Dart. This one taken in by Hyatt. 14 on the pickup. First down, Giants.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets to the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
And he can hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. Looking to throw. It's Dart. Open man is Robinson. And he'll get only about 3 before being ridden out of bounds. Converted twice on third down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a third time?
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
Taking off, he'll try to get there. Oh, he's going to be very close. It depends on the mark, but he is short. They've held him on fourth down. What a stand. They'll begin here on the ground. And he's trying to get upfield, but cannot do it. Now backwards to the 2.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid A sack, and it'll set up a third down. He'll drop to throw. Towards the middle, and that's over. A gain there of 16 yards. That's good for a Dallas first down. 16 yards.
Another great throw, and that's been the story as you check out these numbers. I mean, he has done everything this team has asked of him and more.
First and 10. Out of the gun, he'll throw. That's complete, left side to Pickens. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down.
At the 30-yard line.
Back to the air one more time. Open man downfield. It's CeeDee Lamb. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
And these are the throws that when they evaluate young quarterbacks coming out of college, they want to see you be able to make. Everyone worries about how far you can throw the ball. And while that's certainly important, to be able to make the throws from sideline to sideline, especially in those intermediate zones, drive the ball through space. Because in this league, an open window is going to close in a hurry.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9. At the 46-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 9. They'll look to throw. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line.
First and 10.
His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
Rookie to rookie right there, Mike. And I'll tell you what, they've got some really good young pieces on this roster.
To the air now on 1st and 10. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the 3rd quarter. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. Now they'll set up to throw. This one caught it before.
Another really nice throw right there, and as you can see the numbers he's been able to put up here, I'm a little surprised, if I'm being honest, Mike, with just how easy it seems to have been. It just seems like he's made every right decision every time that he's decided to throw the ball.
Ball at the 3, 2nd down, and goal. They'll look to throw again. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
And he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it's 4th and goal. On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. This, about as short as you can get. Aubrey's kick is good. And the Cowboys will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Giants offense ready to take over possession of the football. Things not looking good. But see if we can get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with 1st down. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. He has Hyatt complete. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop, and that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Throwing again, Dart. And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield.
Impressive play by the defensive end here, Mike. It's his technique. It put him in position to not only make the play, but it's that closing speed that's allowed him to finish it off.
Going to leave the offense out there for 4th and long. They'll go, and here's Dart. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the Giants' 44-yard line.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. Into the hands of Pickens. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a 1st down.
And that throw just seems like the cherry on top of what has been an incredible day for this quarterback. And I wouldn't be surprised here late if we get to see the backup after this drive. And there's one guy in the stadium that has earned the right to stand on the sideline and relax. It's this quarterback.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eyes go down. He starts moving around the pocket. Nowhere to go with the ball, and they bring him down for a sack. As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. Quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
That one swung out to Blue. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the 1st down. It's going to bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Aubrey's kick is good. And the Cowboys will extend their lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Giants offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. That is caught. It's Robinson. And we'll see where they spot this. Very close to a 1st down. He's forced out just shy of the mark. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Now a give on the ground. And the woes in the running game continue. He's going to be taken down behind the line.
A little surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation, Mike. I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until this point. They need chunk plays. They need to score, and they need to score fast.
They're going to motion the tight end over here. 3rd and short. Here's Dart. He'll get this one out to his fullback. And it looks like he's going to have the 1st down. Look, great work after the catch to extend the drive.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Neighbors in motion. They'll go play action here with Dart. That's taken in. What a catch by Neighbors. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Gain of 19 yards.
Here's 1st and 10.
Giants 1st down. A gain of 19 yards.
To throw is Dart. They'll try to set up the screen here. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Putting one of their tight ends in motion left. Dart gonna throw it again. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Micah Parsons. He gets in for an important one from a personal standpoint, as that is sack number 100 in what has certainly been a terrific career to this point. Here's 3rd and 7. Out of shotgun. It's Dart. Oh, and once again, the pressure too intense. They get him down again. Micah Parsons. He's in there to drop him. And it leads to 4th down.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway. He isn't able to secure that grab through the contact, and they're quickly running out of possessions to get back into this game, Mike. I mean, their chance to come back was already slim to none, but slim that it went just out the window as that ball hit the turf.
And a nice tackle in the open field limits the game to only 1.
46-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 9. Get it again. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
It's now 3rd and 10.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Tyler Nubin. And the Giants are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you. And sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Micah Parsons. He gets in yet again. That's now 3 sacks for him in this one.
3rd and less than a yard.
So it's a win for the Cowboys. And it is a season sweep for them. They defeat their division rivals for the second.